guys, and welcome back. Thanks for stopping by my channel. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, hey my crafty besties. If you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, come on, what are you waiting on? We have fun over here. While you're at it, go ahead and turn on your bell notifications so that you will not miss an upload. All right, let's jump into today's crafty video. So guys, I know you thought I probably forgot about December Daily. I did not. I wanted to work on a couple of projects that I was already obligated to. I had a couple collaborations, and then I honestly just wanted to enjoy my family, and of course, work has been bananas, so it's just been everything, all of the above. But nonetheless, I'm excited because I completed my very first December daily. Yay! So I will come back after I upload this video and do a entire reveal of my that's right, two December daily books. It's pretty chunky, guys, and I knew that as I continued to build my pages or my stories, and guess what, I'm totally okay with that. So let's get in, enough of that chatting, and let's get into the first layout, which is day number 21. All right, so the very first thing I have is this half circle, and I just put some large thickers here. I use some of the Allie Edwards pieces here, or this little circle chipboard that says the story of this day. And then I had some ephemera pieces with just a little heart monitor rhythm there, and just have that, and that will just kind of fold as a little flip in the page. And so I'm going to go ahead and remove that. So I have to tell you the story, you guys. If you've been rocking with me and following my other December dailies, the ones that I have not done as a process video, I kind of talk through my journaling so that I won't have to, read it to you guys. So this particular day, my little granddaughter Amelia, she had a little bump on her arm, and you know how kids are, they get very over dramatic sometimes. And so of course these were December moments. That's an Allie Edwards sticker there. I just had this little medical symbol in my stash, and as you can see, she was putting stickers, because of course what happens when you go to the doctor, they give them a sticker, right? And so I created her a little sling for her arm. And here is another picture where you can see her kind of looking down at her at her stickers there. She was really, really playing it out, guys, because she knew that her Nana had her back and she was going to take care of her. And so this layout here, and sorry about the glare, was the beginning of it all, right? This is where she started with this little, and you can't even see anything, right? But anyway, she started with this, and I added this little sling for her. I have this little stethoscope here, and then this is an Allie Edwards journal card that says, "Don't make things more complicated than they need to be." And I thought that was very fitting for this, because sometimes we just have to go with the flow and be there for our grandchildren or our children, and just milk it all the way. They grow up so fast and we don't get those moments back. So that's exactly what it was. Nurse Nana took care of her little Amelia. All right, let's move into day number 22. All right, day number 22 is my last granddaughter, which is Journey. Journey turned 1. So I had this little piece here. This is by Want to Scrap. Do you guys remember them? And I picked this up, oh my gosh, years ago. And it says, "Look who's won." And so I had the sticker in my stash, and I put that over the little one silhouette that was in that little cutout there. I have some little dimensional balloons there. I love that they have the little strings and a little bow. And look at Miss Journey. She is just tearing that little cupcake up on her birthday. She has a little birthday hat, and she's really, really enjoying that. I love that that sticker set had some little confetti pieces that I kind of added all over the layout. And this is actually a pocket here. So I do have a tag here, and on this tag it says "Never Grow Up." And so I put a little eyelet there, and I have some journaling on the back. I put a little eyelet there, and it just kind of tucks right back down there. and I love it, love it, love it. This paper here is feeling frosty, and so that's one of my favorite collections this year that I've used in my December daily. This is an Allie Edwards chipboard piece, and I just added the number 22 there. All right, and then on this one, look how adorable this is. She was really enjoying her cupcake. Honestly, I think this was the first time Mommy really gave her sweets, so she was enjoying that. And so have these little, I believe these are Jolie, and these little dimensional balloons there. And then I just have this little sticker that says my first birthday here that I had in my stash. And so again, very simple, guys, just, you know, just came together so beautifully. So I love this. This is day number 22. So let's move on into day number 23. All right, if you have not been following me, my life is my family and my grandchildren. I have 5, so I have enough time to share my love. And so here is a layout of my youngest grandson, Carson. And so this is layout number 23. This is a Bo Bonnie collection with little ephemera pieces there. And so I just took this arrow out and added the number 23. I used some stickers to put applesauce, December stories. This is an Allie Edwards. These stars are from the Allie Edwards as well. And again, that little rabbit there with the little bow tie. And so I have to tell you the story of this. So again, because these little babies are still little, you know, we are introducing things, and I'm sure his mom probably and dad probably have given them applesauce. However, this was the first time I had given him applesauce. And when I say he enjoyed the applesauce, I was like, oh my gosh, she is really, really loving it. I actually did a video and sent it to my son, and I was like, oh my gosh, she is really loving this applesauce. And it's actually the unsweetened, because that's what I usually get for myself. And so he really, really loved that. And so all I did here was simply use some of the pockets here, and I just, you know, cut those photos down. And so he actually sat down on the rug. You see, he pulled his shoe off. He had kicked back, and then he's kind of looking at me, because as you can tell, as a Nana, I'm just probably being just as dramatic as, you know, my little granddaughter at times. And I am just so excited that he's really enjoying it, and he's eating because he's a picky eater. And yeah, I was so excited. So I got that picture, and then look at him. He just sat down in the middle of the floor and he is really, really enjoying that. So I just put a little arrow here, and then yum yum. This was out of the Allie Edwards box that I got, and then those stars there. And then the story does not go away. So all while he's, you know, eating the applesauce, I had fixed him a nice bottle, and then he went to my stove and he started pulling the towels the decorative towels I kind of had hanging. You can kind of see those towels here. They were kind of hanging on the stove, right? So he went and he just kept, every time I would go back and put the towels up, he would go back and pull them off. And so finally, you see this little picture here, he just made himself a little pallet there, and he got comfortable, and he sat down in the middle of the floor and was drinking his bottle on the towels. And look at him. So I just thought that was really fun, really, you know, great to capture. I can't wait to show him that when he gets older, to show him just how honorary he was being with just pulling my towels down. And so, yeah, this is day number 23. All right, so let's move into day number 24. Day number 24. So this little ornament here is just something I'm going to hang in between the let me back up. I really like chunky, I guess. I like dimension. I like for, you know, extra elements and things. And so I wanted this to just kind of hang in front of this layout when you open up the book. And so it serves no purpose. It's no more than just hanging. And so I'm going to have this there. And so if you kind of follow the December daily process, you know that they always kind of talk about one word for the year. I usually pick a word for my year, and this year I decided to pick the word discipline. And so here is the word here. I just cut it out, and you know, cut it out with my cricket. And that is my focus word for this year. And so I'm focusing on discipline, because I really feel like in every aspect of your life that you want to grow in, whether it's financial, it's health, spiritual, whatever, you have to be disciplined. For instance, if you're going to grow spiritually, you have to, maybe set some time to really read your Bible and study and things like that. And so all of that is on my list this year, as well as health. So that's, probably my number one thing. So how am I going to be more healthy? It takes discipline. And so that means that I have to be intentional with my planning of my workout times and things like that, and my meals and stuff. So discipline will be my word for the year. And so I had some dimensional stars there, and I just played a lot with color. This is an Allie Edwards journal card, and it says creativity is inventing, experimenting, growing, taking risks, breaking rules, making mistakes, and having fun. So I thought that was really good, because as I focus on being more disciplined this year, then it's going to take me taking some risks, maybe even breaking some rules, as long as they're legal, right? Making a ton of mistakes, because, I know that I'm not perfect, and then having fun, because you have to, and you got to experiment, right? Some things just kind of come together by trial and error. So I'm going to actually probably document, on the back of this some more. I created this pocket here, and this is using a Spellbinder's die here, and I forgot to bring it out, but I added the number 24 for the 24, which was Christmas Eve. And then, yeah, very simple, very simple. I double matted this paper, and yeah, this one is just a 1-page layout. Okay. All right, the last day, guys, December 25th. Here we go. So when I started December Daily, I talked about, even in my very first video, is that I did not know much about it. I watched a ton of videos, and of course I've seen it over the years, but it really never piqued my interest enough to document, because again, going back to discipline, I didn't feel like I was going to be disciplined to try to upload every single day. So for me, I just set some boundaries, because again, I knew that that was not realistic for me to upload every single day. However, I felt like I could still document and complete it in my own time. So instead of putting my why first, I decided to put my why at the end, because again, I just kind of went head first, right? I was just diving in and having fun. If you watch all of my videos, even my process videos, you can see that things change. And if you haven't watched it, I'll put a card for you to go ahead and watch the playlist. I do have some process videos, as well as just sharing some of the layouts that I created. But that was my why. And so I wanted to just add it at the back, because what I did was kind of evaluated how things went, so, what will I do different next time, and that kind of stuff. And then I got some tips from you fabulous, YouTubers out there who also did December Daily. And so at the bottom here, I just put this is an ornament here. This, in my very first video here, on my December Daily, I had this on the cover of an album I thought I was going to use. And so I didn't do away with it. I just kept it. And then I added a little charm that says 2021 on there. And then just added it there. Just put my Y in a sleeve here. And yeah, and so I also talked about in here about leaving memories. And hopefully by the time my grandchildren are older, they'll be able to kind of hopefully look back and say, even if I'm not around, and say, oh my gosh, we really did have some fun times and everything. So that is my layouts, guys. I am done with December Daily, and I am super, super excited. So thanks so much for hanging out with me today. If you like the content of this video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And also check the description bar, guys. I am participating in some collaborations with my dear friend Betty, who is Scrap Passion 01. And we have a memory decks challenge going on. We also have a What's on My Craft table, which basically we kind of pull things out of our stash or our bucket list, and just crafty bucket list, and just, create. And then, guys, we have the Die Heart Wednesday collaboration where we pull dies and we just create with them. So if you are interested in any of that, check the description box. I have some links to the playlist and you can just click right on it. All right, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me again, and I will see you in my next crafty video. Bye.